This is our camera on the campus of UNT. Of course, there we go. Of course, as I pull it up, there wasn't going to be any lightning, but there you can see some lightning off in the distance. Rain cooled 73 in Denton, 87 in Dallas, where it obviously has not rained. And from our Dallas camera here, you could sort of see some lightning strikes off the distance because it's definitely still stormy across northern portions of DFW. Not in Dallas County, not in Tarrant County, although nice little outflow boundary blowing through. If you're in the Kaboomtown area, Addison area, you got that outflow boundary. That's where those gusty winds came from, that cooler air from these thunderstorms that were across portions of Denton and Collin County, still out there at the moment. And that's why we have this flash flood warning for eastern Denton County, most of kind of central Collin County, including Little Elm, Frisco, Prosper, McKinney, Melissa, Princeton. Rainfall totals in these areas, I mean, it's been 3 to 4 inches. Meteorologist Jesse Huila texted me. He lives up in this area, and he said his house probably had about 4 inches of rain from these storms. So that's why the flash flood warning is in place. If you have to be out and about tonight in those areas, please use extreme caution. Don't drive into flooded roadways at all. With a lot of people out and about tonight coming home from any of those fireworks, just please be careful, because this is what you're driving back into, is areas that saw anywhere from 2 to 4+ inches of rain. And the rain continues to fall. The hope is that these will just kind of rain themselves out over the next couple of hours. It's some spotty activity back in Denton County, Wise County. Pretty heavy thunderstorm there over in Hunt County, right along Lake Tawakoni at the moment, south of Commerce. The general trend will be for kind of all this to slowly move to the south and east as we head into the overnight hours. You can see where they came from. It was these storms along the Red River that just kind of slowly sagged south this evening, and that's why the Denton and McKinney fireworks festivities unfortunately were canceled, because those storms just kind of rode an outflow boundary down into the DFW area. So they'll keep on moving south and east overnight tonight, and by the time we head into tomorrow morning, we should be dry, and then we'll be watching for some pop-up activity again tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully not quite as numerous as what we saw tonight, but I do believe there will be some of those afternoon pop-up showers and storms out there. You find yourself underneath one, some heavy rain, some lightning, and of course maybe some gusty winds. Hopefully most of it should come to a close as we head into the evening and nighttime hours. Here's 9 o'clock tomorrow night. I know there's a lot of fireworks celebrations tomorrow night too. Hopefully most things are quiet, but if we get any of those outflow boundaries around, kind of like we had tonight, sometimes that can help sustain those storms a little bit longer than anticipated. So I'm going to go about a 20% coverage for most of you tomorrow. Of course, it'll be hot. It'll be humid. Highs will be in the 90s, about 96, 97 for DFW. Add in the humidity, though, it'll certainly feel like 100 degrees plus for your 4th of July afternoon. So heavy rain and lightning tonight if you find yourself underneath those storms, but the general trend will be for them to move out overnight tonight and dry by tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, partly sunny skies with those isolated storms, 97 for my high, but remember your heat index above that. 10% coverage of rain on Wednesday, then scattered showers and storms possible again on Thursday with around a 30% coverage, 10% on Friday. And then the rain dries up and the temperatures go up, and we hit 100 this weekend and all of next week as well. And so that's why I say, if you saw rain tonight, I know it was unfortunate that some of your plans were canceled and stuff, but you'll be wanting that rain by the time we head into this weekend and next week as well.